Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today let's discuss the topic related to the 2025 ICSE board paper strategies. So I have prepared these strategies based on the previous year papers like 2023-2024 board papers along with the specimen papers the board has released. So these topics I have already taken based on how the paper has been made, so which topic they have picked for the section A, section B, and in the snippet part, those things I have taken and I am bringing in front of you for the upcoming exam which is there in this month. So please check these strategies and go through these strategies and get 100 out of 100 in ICSE board exam. Okay, that is my intention. So let's discuss the topic. So in the section A you will get 20 marks in the question 1 type of 20 marks for 1 marks each. You will get, that is 20 marks. The first one is the JVM, and you need to go through all this topic very clearly, very thoroughly, so you need not to make any kind of mistakes here. Okay, let's discuss the topic. What is JVM? The JVM, what is JVM? The source code, byte code, the compilation. After the compilation, what you will get, what is source code, what is the extension of the source code, what is the extension of the byte code, and ASCII values. Most of the times they will deal with ASCII values. If you don't know the ASCII values, you can't able to do anything. The ASCII values in the sense the capital letters, small letters, including the space, you need to learn. And data types, the data types is a very important, how many bytes and how many bits it occupies, it needed. You can deal with arrays and explicit and implicit conversion, that part you need bits and bytes data types. And go to the classes and objects. The OOPS concept you need to be very thorough with, like polymorphism, inheritance, encapsulation, abstraction. If you check the previous year papers, you will get to know, okay, the question related to the polymorphism or inheritance, that is the first question they're going to rise up, along with the variables and the scopes. Okay, what's the boundary of the variable? Okay, is it possible to access the variable outside the boundary? Okay, if it is a, what is the static variables, what is the local variable, what is the instance variable? Those kind of details you need to be thorough with. Then types of operators, the types of operators, like which kind of operators, for example, if they're going to give to and, okay, what kind of operator is this? Or if they're going to give the single and or operator, or less than or equals to, greater than or equals to, or not equals to, okay, what kind of operator is this? Those kind of the question they're going to rise up. And the predictions, okay, which operator having the more weightage, that part also you need to be good in. Next, go to the methods. The methods, like the passing the values to the methods, how to create the methods, what is method header, what is method body, those things you need to learn. Then calling methods, okay, what is the mechanism to call the methods, how to construct the objects, how to call the user defined methods with the help of objects. This kind of details you need to be focused. And overloading methods, the overloading methods you need to be very good at, because in the question B also they go, means in the section B also they're going to ask the overloading type of questions. If you're good at that, you can, it will be a cakewalk for you. So please go through that. And then call by value, call by reference. And then actual parameters, formal parameters, based on the actual parameter and formal parameter, they're going to ask most of the questions. In assertion and reasoning part, most of the times you will encounter this. And static variables, non-static variables, and static methods and non-static methods also there. And the pure and impure methods, explicit conversion and implicit conversion. To get to know the implicit and explicit conversion, you need to be thorough with bits and bytes. And here the pure method and impure method, okay, if I pass any values to a method, will the value get tampered or not? Those kind of values you need to be checked. And you need to be very thorough with this topic. Next, go to the constructor. The constructor uses, what are the uses of constructors and what are the protocols we need to follow while using the constructor. Types, passing the values via constructors. Okay, this keyword we are going to use for get rid of the confusion between the local variables and the parameterized variables that we're going to pass. The constructor overloading, the constructor overloading is as similar as the method overloading only, but the constructor having its own mechanism and its own protocol to deal with. Then go to the libraries. The libraries is very very important. One or two questions definitely it will come in the section A part. Then the scanner class and its methods, the private and primitive and non-primitive data types, boxing and unboxing, those information you need to be very good at. Related to the boxing and unboxing, definitely the question will be there on your paper. And then if you check your previous year papers, definitely you will encounter this. So I have already solved so many papers related to the ICSE board has been released related to the previous year papers, 2023-2024 board papers, along with the specimen papers, along with the competency paper, the KISA papers are already solved in my channel. Please visit my channel and do subscribe to my channel. Next, go to you need to be thorough with this the library actions and int, float, the parse related to it. Parse means what? Conversion. Is digit or is letter, is letter or digit, this kind of function you need to be very good at. Here is one hint that I can give you. To means what? To means convert. To means convert. Is means, okay, is like a question kind of thing. Is a pen, is a book, is a watch, like that. So is means a conversion kind of question. Means is means question will rise up here. To means convert. The to indicates convert that to. Then go to access specifiers, the visibilities, scopes, public, private, protected. Okay, what in the case of the variable is private, what in the case of method is private, what in the case of the constructor is private. Those kind of questions will definitely rise up. The class, what are class variables? The class variables is nothing but if you create the static keyword in front of the variable, that will become the class variable. And what is instance variable, what is argument variable, and what is local variable, you need to be very thorough with that. After that, go to the arrays. Arrays are like storing the multiple values on a single variable of the similar kind. Correct, right? The arrays declaration, array initialization, calling via index, searching and sorting, and knowledge means knowledge on these four: the selection sort, bubble sort, linear search, and binary search. This is very very important. You need to be very focused on these four of different types. For example, integer, float, double, character, string, these kind of things you need to be very good at. Definitely you can crack any kind of question they're going to ask. They're going to ask the length. So length means, for example, if they're going to give the integer array of 2 cross 2, 1 2 3 4, and what is the size of this array? For example, it is an integer array. Think, if it is an integer array, what's the size of this kind of question they're going to ask. And integer array holds how much of space? So int holds 4 bytes. 4 bytes, correct, right? So this is row is what? 1 2 1 2 2 into 2, that is 4. 4 into 4, that is 16 byte it holds. These kind of questions they're going to rise up. Next, go to the string methods. The string methods and string arrays, you need to be focused. Then the string function, we have so many string function. The string trim, these are the string function you need to be very good at. Take one or two examples, solve some snippets, then definitely you will crack easily. Okay, if they're going to ask what kind of questions they're going to rise up, you can easily deal with this. And then typecasting, the typecasting and the explicit, the escape sequences, math functions. The math functions you need to be very focused. Definitely in the section A of question 1 and question 2, definitely you will get the jumping statements like break, continue, and return. So if they're going to give one or two for loop or if conditions, if they're going to introduce the continue or break in between in the body of the if or for, definitely they're going to ask, okay, how many iteration it will take and what output it generate. These kind of questions they will rise up. Errors and types. Okay, they're going to give some snippets or any kind of statements. They're going to ask us to, okay, this statement has some issues, okay, fix the issue, and what kind of error it was there before, or likewise those kind of questions they're going to rise up. Then character functions, the character functions like is, letter, digit, means already talk is and to, there are two differences, easy to remember and easy to move on. So please concentrate on these two, you will definitely crack something. Then in the section A only we have question 2 of 2 marks. Okay, 10 questions will be there, this is for 2 marks. So that is in the section A you will definitely get 40 marks for this section. Then math functions, the math functions either they're going to give for writing or they're going to give for, you need to elaborate and stretch it and then write. So those kind of questions definitely there. If you check any board paper of the previous year or specimen papers or competency paper, definitely you will encounter these kind of questions. Then evaluating the expression, for the evaluating the expression you need the predecessor operator, means predecessor which is the highest weightage, that weightage, that concept you need to be very good at. And the converting from for to while to do while and ternary, these kind of questions they will rise up. And what output it generate, better if they ask for this kind of question, you need to make some tabular columns. So for example here serial number, for example I value, j value, I less than k, I less than j, and what output it generate, these kind of questions if they ask, so better make some tabular column. Easily you can track down, okay, what's the flow of the snippet, else it will be a bit difficult. If it is in the tabular column means it will be the data is flowing in front of our eye only, so it's easy to track down. Then correcting the snippet and get the desired output. I already told you need to be very good in errors chapters also. Okay, you need to fix the error. Most of the time they will make the mistake like data conversion, like in the previous paper we can check the double they are converting to the integer, sorry, string, they have taken a in between the string, they have taken a, that they are going to convert to the double, so you will get number format exception. Those kind of questions they are going to rise up. And how many types of loop run, the inner loop and outer loop, better you need to make the tabular column like this. And what output it generates, the arrays, find the particular position of the array, length of the array, order of the array, size of the array, get particular index element, and find some sub or multiplication, division, any kind of operation they're going to ask. But you need to be very thorough with array chapters 1D and 2D both. Then string converting to the primitive data type to find the outputs, this is also very very important, please focus on this kind. Next come to the section B. The section B is very very important, you will score 60 here in this topic. So 4 questions they ask, 6 question, in that you need to write 4 questions. The for each question carries 15 marks, so it will be 60 marks. So in the section A, that is for 40 marks, totally 100 marks the paper will be. Here any 4 you need to attend out of 6 question. The menu driven program, the menu driven programs are the very very important, they are already given the pre hints, you need to take that hints. Already they have mentioned everything, for example menu names, method names, class name, and what kind of object you need to create, and they will give the tabular column you need to use. If else if ladder, if else if ladder you need to follow up with. So just use if else if ladder and take the data they already given in the tabular column, use in the calculate method or compute method. Then after you need to create the main method, call the construct the objects, and invoke the all the methods which you constructed. Menu driven programs are the easiest way to get score 15 out of 15. Along with that, sorting and searching technique, this is also the we can predictable question. One there are 4 questions will be there. One is bubble sort, selection sort, binary search, and linear search. In these 4 questions they can ask in the different patterns like integer, float, or integer, float, double, or string, any one of the type you can include the character also here. You can if you are really good in these four kind of patterns to deal with, then definitely the 15 marks will be in your pocket. So check for all the types that I have released the videos in my YouTube channel. Please go and do watch and do subscribe. Then go to the string. In this chapter, in this question type, the count the number of vowels, the count the consonants, count the number special characters, special words, pair of words or consonants. These kind of questions will be raised, taking the count from the string, splitting the strings, taking the count, and how many spaces are there, how many special numbers are there, how many numbers are there, how many special characters are present in your string. Is it a valid string or invalid string? Okay, for the valid string they will give some criteria, so you need to match with that. So those kind of questions will be there. Replacing the string. So replacing, we have function for replace functions will be there in the strings. If you are good at those methods, you can easily apply in the string programs. Then converting to the uppercase and lowercase, this is very very common question. They're going to ask for first convert to the uppercase or lowercase, then use the string. That will they're going to ask definitely. So here, if you are very good at the string chapter, definitely you will get 15 out of 15 here. Then overloading. So here they're going to give the patterns like 1 2 3 4 5 6, or they're going to ask the question like you need to print in this way. And then one another example based on the characters. They're going to just check how thorough you are in the topic. So these kind of questions, either the numerical or the pattern of the single type or the characters they going to give. So these kind of questions will be there in the pattern printing. Then formula implementation with the help of math functions. They already given some formulas that you need to apply with the help of math libraries. Then you need to return the values to the caller function. These kind of questions will be there. And number questions like the lead number, duck number, Fibonacci number, those kind of questions will be there. The smaller snippet and the smaller code writing areas will be there, along with the series. Okay, 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to the n numbers we need to take. Overloading means the method name will be same, method header differs with the parameter list. So here that is called method overloading. Or they can ask the question like no, 1 not equals to, plus 2 not equals to, plus 3 not equals to, up to n number. These kind of questions are 1 plus 3 plus 6. This kind of question they're going to up to n number. And this kind of question may trigger. Okay, next. So in the fifth question related to the numbers, the twin prime number, the twisted prime number, the special number, the Armstrong number, Chronic number, Dudency number, special two-digit number, the norm number, the Peterson number, duck number, palindrome, Fibonacci series, abundant number, Newin number, pi number. So many are there. Please go through your textbook thoroughly and try to solve these programs and get to the concept what is which number is what and what's the role of the number, how to find these kind of numbers. So you will definitely get any one of the questions related to this type. Then go to the sixth question. The sixth question is related to the 1D or 2D arrays. So arrays related to the sum of rows, the sum of columns, the sum of the diagonals. So this is the they are mentioned in the syllabus copy. Along with that, you need to learn the sum or product of the odd numbers or even numbers in the arrays related to the row, column or diagonal. They can rise up the questions like this also. You can check in the previous year paper. Sum of one digit number, sum of the two digit number in the array or diagonal. That question also you can expect. Then very important instructions you need to focus on. You need to write 5 to 8 lines of comments. It is very important. And important thing is, don't use your pencils to write the comment lines. Clear? The comment line is very important for each program, else you will lose the marks. Along with that, you need to write the variable description table. The variable description table plays a very important role. Whatever the data types you used in your program, that data type you need to just bring it in the tabular column and here. And most of the students will do one common mistake: in the comment line and the VDT they're going to write on pencils. No, don't use pencils, use the pen only, right? To make the tabular column in pencil, no matter, but write the input text, the text what you're going to write, the text should be in a what, pen, not in a pencil. The variables whatever you used, the variable name, just bring it here, which data type it fall to, use that, and purpose. So this is very very important. Along with that, I can give you one more tip, that is, please focus on 2023 board paper, then 2024 board paper, then this is one part. So 2023 specimen paper, 2024 specimen paper, along with that 2024 competency paper. So along with that 2024 and 2025 KISA paper. So, and along with that, plus solve zonal papers, So if you try to solve 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 papers, definitely your confidence level will be in a next level. Try to solve all this topic, go sit thoroughly, read all this topic. Then once you're done with solving the topic, means once you're done with that topic, solve the papers which I have mentioned here, definitely you will get out. There is no doubt in that. Try to get the concept in depth. Whatever the question they're going to ask, even though it's a twisted question, no, there will be not the twisted question. You need to think, just you need to apply the concept what you learn. You need to be focused and don't get panic in the exams hall. So definitely you can reach 100 out of 100 in computers. All the best, do well, and thank you for watching. Do subscribe to my channel. Okay.